In this video we're going to be reviewing the single page inspection functionality of the ReconPRO HD application, and in this case we're going to actually be utilizing a hail matrix to provide our estimate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select on this My Inspections icon here, and then from there I have a list of all of my inspections currently on my device. In this case I'm going to add in a new one by clicking on the plus sign, and then from there it's going to open up our single page inspection. And the purpose of the single page inspection is to keep you on the same page. So it's pretty neat how this thing works. So we already have our client selected, but then we can go in and actually identify the vehicle, and we can do so by clicking on this little blue arrow. So after we do that, it'll pull up the vehicle information, and for those of you that have seen this before, you'll be familiar with this page. What you can do next is you can actually either type in the VIN, or you can use the autofocus camera to actually scan and decode a VIN if you have a device that has an autofocus camera like I do here. So in this case I just scanned a Mazda Miata, a 2006 Mazda Miata, and then I can go ahead and say it's gold or yellow, and then you can input the stock or RO or license plate or other information. These fields are actually configurable based on what you would need to have displayed or not displayed, or required or not required. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to click on Save, and then we can identify our prior damage areas by going to the exterior visual inspection. And in order to make it bigger, I'm just going to click on this little area right here at the top. And then from here what we're going to do is we're going to identify the prior damage. So in this case I'm going to click on Miscellaneous, which has our prior damage in there, and then I can specify all of the vehicle areas just by tapping that have some prior damage that we don't intend to get blamed for later. So it's a great way to limit your liability. So in order to minimize that, I'll just very simply click on that little box, and that'll minimize it again, and you'll see all of the information is there on the estimate. And then from here we have a hail matrix. So again, in order to make this big, you just click on the box, it goes into full screen mode, and then we have all of our panels over here on the left, and then once I select a vehicle panel, it'll then pull up our service size and our damage severity. So from here I can say dime size dent, very light 1 to 5, and then we have all the applicable upcharges specifically for that panel. So we can go ahead and specify, you know, it was an oversized dent and we've got not one, but we've got 2 of them, or whatever it might be. So as you can tell, it's nice and easy to go through this and specify your damage, and I can go through and do the same thing for the roof or any other panel that I would like. And you can have multiple different matrices in here and set that up to have different inspection types, which is actually what prompts you to specify which matrix you intend to use. So once I've done all that, again, same thing, I'll click on this little minimize arrow. That makes it smaller, and then I have my damage photos here on the left. So in this case I've got the typical photos, you know, left front, left rear, right front, VIN, and dash. And the way this works is it's pretty slick. You actually just click on that little arrow right there. It asks you if you want to use the camera or load from the library. In this case I'll say I want to use the camera. So here you go, thumbs up for going paperless with ReconPRO. I'll click on Use, and now we've got that photo tied to that left front. And all this information can be delivered to your client either via email or printed out or whatever you'd like. You can even actually give them access to pull this information utilizing the back office functionality of this, which is not going to be showcased in this video. But you can actually give your customers access to this, and they can approve the work directly from there and have it end up approved on your device. So once you're done, you'll just very simply click on Save, and then that estimate is complete. Okay, so that concludes today's little 4-minute video on the single page inspection functionality of the ReconPRO HD app, specifically utilizing the hail matrix. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks.